your sponsor, and it's going to be the last encouragement video based on another true story. I have this story that, well, I'm going to just tell you the story and then I'll give you the moral. Well, the title of our broadcast is called Do Not Fear, and my story kind of goes like this. Alright, I was a really shy person when I was just a kid, and like, I loved sports, and so I always played sports. I played everything: baseball, basketball, football, golf. I wanted to be a professional athlete. That's what I really wanted to be. And when I was like in high school and stuff, I always thought like kids who were like in theater and stuff, that was for sissies and stuff. I would never even think of doing such a thing. But when I went on to college, I actually played some college basketball and golf, and but I realized I wasn't going to be a professional athlete. But I still loved performing. That was I just had always just grown up doing that, and I loved it, and I missed it. So knowing that I wasn't going to be a professional athlete, I thought, well, the next best thing, I guess, would be acting. That'd be really cool, But the only thing was I was so shy and afraid of doing such a thing, but I really wanted to do it. So I went into my undergrad. I got a degree in business, a minor in psychology. Excuse me. And I didn't take any real acting classes. I just took like history classes and history of theater and stuff. And because I was too afraid to get into the acting classes. So anyways, after graduated, and I went down south in Florida, because I went to school in Florida, but I followed my girlfriend down south, and I ended up getting like an agent, because I still kind of wanted to do the acting and stuff, and I ended up, it was going really successful from a business standpoint. I thought, excuse me, thought I could make money at this, because I was making money at the time. I was getting a lot of jobs, and then I got a part in a movie. It was like an after-school special called The Party, and I got a part as a stoner, and I had a line in there, and I was so nervous, man, just to say the line. Actually, there's a story that goes on before that. I shouldn't get into that, but anyways, just how I got the job. It was my first acting audition. I had gotten different types of jobs, like for commercials and so forth before that, but this was for a real movie, so it was my first one, and I'm not gonna go into the story how I got the thing, but I actually did the audition, and they really liked it, and it was just amazing because it was my first like monologue that I did in front of a group of people, and so anyways, I got this part in the movie, and we were filming the movie, and I was sitting there watching the lead actor in it, and I was thinking, oh God, if he could do that, I could do that too. I mean, I can do it if he can do it. And by the time that we were done shooting the movie, I thought to myself, you know what, I think I really want to do this. But I was still really shy. So so I decided if I'm going to get serious about this, I got to go back to school. So I signed up to go to the University of Florida and to get into their theater program. And I had never, in order to get into the program, you had to do 2 contrasting monologues, like one classical and another contemporary, and then you had to sing 16 bars of music, and there's no possible way I could ever do such a thing. I liked singing in the shower and everything, but to go up on stage in front of people and do that, there's no possible way. But anyways, I just felt in my heart I should do it, So I did research, and I found a couple of pieces. I did like a Woody Allen contemporary piece, and then I did a classical piece from Hamlet. And I got some music, and I was practicing the song and everything. And then the day came for the audition, and they had all their faculty in the audience, and I walked up there, and it was the most amazing thing, you guys. I couldn't believe it. For some reason, I was not afraid. Not 1 ounce. I felt no fear. I had complete peace. Okay, there's some stories that go on before this, and I don't have time to get into all of it, but it was amazing. I know what it was, but not 1 ounce of fear. I got up there, I did my monologues like it was nothing. I sang my song like it was not like I was just like I was a pro or something. It was the weirdest thing in the world. So anyways, I find out when all is said and done, I made it into the program. In fact, I beat out some people who were like regular theater people. I have no idea. It was just like a miracle. So anyways, when I actually entered the school and we had our first class, and we had to actually do a monologue in class, that's when my fear came, and I was scared stiff, and I was shaking when I got up in front of class. I don't understand it to this day, but so the teacher went through a bunch of stuff with me, and he helped me, but I always had this like edginess, this fear type of thing when I'd get in front of an audience, and I kind of got over it over the years. But the point of this little broadcast today is that, had I given into my fears, I would have never had that experience. And you know what? From that experience, I went on to go, work in Hollywood. And I worked in the entertainment business. I started out as a starving actor and everything. And I gradually ended up getting a job for the biggest movie star in Hollywood at the time. His name was Kevin Costner at TIG Productions. And the point of this is that had I let my fears get the best of me, I would have never experienced all of that. When I was hired by Kevin Costner at TIG Productions, my first day was the day that they were nominated for 12 Academy Awards for Dances with Wolves. So I was there at the biggest star in Hollywood, at the prime time in his career, at the pinnacle of his career. And I would have never gotten to experience all that had I given into fear all those years before then. So my point to you is, whatever it is that if you're fearing anything, you could miss out on a lot of stuff. Of course, we do home businesses here. And if you're fearing, taking a chance and stepping into, an online business, it's a mistake, you guys. You should get past your fear and do what's in your heart. Now, maybe there's no fear. Maybe you're fearing something else that you believe that you should do in your heart. And I'm here to tell you guys, whatever it is that you know in your heart that you have got to do, you just know it. You don't even have to think about it. You just know it. Do not fear. I'm going to share this with you, and it says it actually right here on the screen. I've known this for a long time. You know what the Bible actually says? The Bible actually says, do not fear 365 times. Now, is that amazing or what? That's one time for every day in our year. I mean, that is amazing to me. When I first learned it, I was blown away. But there's a lot of truth in that. I mean, it's okay. I've heard it said this way, that it's okay to feel fear, but don't let fear get the best of you. Okay? Because when it gets the best of you, then you lose. Just do whatever you're doing with fear. Nothing wrong with that. So go ahead, go into it. If you have to face the fear and feel the fear, that's okay. That's normal. That's how I always did it, and that's how I know a lot of other people have done it as well. So you face the fear, but you go through it, you get through it, and you get to where you have to go. So I want you to be on our team. I want you to be successful on our team so that it can be a segue or just a means for you to be successful at whatever else that you have to do. So that's it for now. I hope you take it to heart, as I always say. I hope you utilize it. This is the new year is upon us, and I want you to be successful, and I'm here for you, and I'm praying for you, and I'm wishing you God's very best. Till next year. I think it's going to be till next year, yeah. I wish you the very best, and God bless. Bye-bye.